Alright, now I can actually... I'll listen to the stream real quick and see if that's changing. Subscribe to my own channel. Alright, I can hear myself now. Now I can turn that off forever! Haha! Alright. Wait. I'll just... Oops. Nope. I'm gonna leave it there. No. There. So, fuck. Okay. This is how it's starting. This is how I do things. Okay. Nope. Okay. I will delete you because I accidentally messed up. Yes, I'm sure I want to delete that. Okay. Cancel. I'm just gonna do this. Because that's just how it's gonna be. Do. Cool. I think it's gonna do it on YouTube. Okay. Alrighty. Alright, this is the hell spawn. God damn it, this is what we're doing. I still haven't given him his his texture yet. I cannot. I gotta do large. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh god. This is what you wanted. This is your fault. I blame you for this. I just want you to know that I blame you for this, Sammie. I don't know if you can see on the stream yet. Or should I share my screen? I don't know.
If you want to share, you can.
I probably should. So you can get it in real time.
Oh yeah.
You can get the special treatment.
Yeah.
This is your fault. I will let you know that this is all your fault.
I'll make you make the girlfriend next.
Why?
Take Bibble's model and cut it pink, it'll be fine.
Oh god, here we go. This is how we're starting this. I'm just gonna make sure that everything is exactly how I want it to be before I export it. Cause then I'm gonna have you witness the hell that is me animating this beast of a thing.
Yay! I win.
Oh my god. Okay, let me just...
Listen, this is the same kind of bullshit I pull with my girlfriend. I win either way.
You win either way. That's
I win either way. I always win.
You always win. Do you always win against your girlfriend?
Most of the time, yeah.
Most of the time.
I'll get my promise ring one way or another.
Oh boy, watch. She's gonna be watching this and then hear that.
I did send her the link to the stream, so like she'll join eventually, probably.
Eventually, probably. That is a good way to put it.
Eventually, probably she might join.
She probably will, because, you know, it's the Taylor and Sammie streaming podcast. Well, it's not I guess it's a mixture of the two.
Yeah.
Yeah. We should probably, oh, we got people. I did not expect this. Hi, ex-boy. Hello. Welcome to this. So, a little context here. In a server that we are in, we've been, like, you know, doing funny stuff, like doing podcasts for Sammie's girlfriend from time to time. And that leads us to now, where we were gonna stream last week, but my computer, well, not my computer, YouTube was being stupid. YouTube was being the stupid poopy head, and didn't want me to stream at all. It was like, yeah, I wait 24 hours before you can stream, and then after that, it's instantly. It's like, I still gotta wait the 24 hours, and I had too many things going on that, yeah. And then today I had to deal with the most crazy BS is that I didn't plug my mic in properly. So I spent like, how long did I spend doing that?
A good couple minutes.
I felt like that was a good 20 to 30 minutes of just me trying to, I didn't even, because I kept looking through settings. I kept looking through like YouTube videos trying to, because I've never used Windows 11 before. I was like, maybe I'm just doing something wrong, but it worked last week. So I was like, what's happening? And the problem was I was stupid and didn't plug in my mic properly.
Oh. Better now. You figured it out.
I figured it out eventually. All right.
Eventually.
Eventually. All right. Now it's time for me to have to. I'm just gonna create a new project called the Bibble. Because I had an audio that I wanted to use, but I don't know if I actually want to use it. I blame you. This is your fault. This is all your fault.
It's fine. We love it.
You love it.
I do love it.
Oh God, Dave. I think Dave is bigger than me. Hold on. I gotta test this out real quick. I'll do... Whoops. Am I streaming the right thing? No, I'm not. Hold on. I should just share my full screen so then you can get the special treatment. That Bibble is bigger than I am.
Bibble is supposed to be on the child model you have.
Is it? Yeah.
That is hilarious though.
Alright, let me just do 0.5.
He makes it like a stick.
That's...
There we go.
Because I know that Bibble is like... Bibble is smaller than this. Bibble is way smaller than this.
Oh yeah, he's about... Oh yeah, he's smaller.
He's smaller than that. Let's do 0.25. Let's just make him super tiny because in the movie he's really tiny.
That seemed about right.
That looks about the right size.
Oh, give or take.
Give or take. Oh my God, this.
I think that looks. Yeah, that seems about the right size.
I'm spending my day doing this. I'm gonna keep saying that because that's just what I'm doing with my life. This is my life.
You love it, though. You love it, though.
Oh God. Okay. I can't. This is. Okay. Alright. It exists. I should probably give him a facial rig. I'm gonna steal from Taylor. Because I think that Bibble has, like, the most feminine kind of facial rig. He should have... he's definitely very feminine.
Oh, yeah.
Super feminine. Oh, yeah. That is perfect.
Oh.
All right.
Oh.
Yeah. This is how I do things with my life. Because I am too lazy right now to make a full-fledged... I gotta look up a picture of him. Hold on. Because I want to get the eye color right. And I have a hard time memorizing characters from memory. Bibble. Oh, right. His eye color is unholy. That's right. Whoops, my bad. Alright, so I think... About there. About there. I feel like I need to sneeze. Hold on. Oh, fuck. Oh my god. Okay. I felt it starting to get there, and then it didn't. Okay, there we go. I've had a cold, and it's been a terrible cold, I gotta say. 0 out of 10. Do not like. Oh god. Okay, let me move this back a bit. Oh my god. I just. Please tell me you're seeing this and also crying on the inside. I can't. I can't. I can't with this. Can't even. Okay. Okay.
Oh, you love it. I love Bibble.
I'm just gonna. Yeah. Okay.
He's glorious.
I'm gonna die of just. Every time I look at his face, I just can't. There we go. That's better. What's happening? There. Alright, I'm gonna. I think, yes. Delete that.
I love that.
Delete that. No, wait, maybe I should keep the eyelashes. Because stop.
I think he does that.
I can't. Your laughing is making it worse for me. I swear to God, Nathan's gonna be Nathan's like watching this stream as he's driving home. Just saying.
People don't have eyelashes.
Yeah, that's why I left him on, because I was like, oh, maybe he shouldn't have them, but no, he should. I'm gonna give him the most feminine features because he's a girl boss.
He's a good toy and a girl boss. He needs those bright blue eyes. Those like bright, almost purpley blue eyes.
Yes, that's exactly what he needs. Alright, I definitely gotta make his... Oh, fuck. That's not what I meant to do.
Oh, what? Lovely.
Alright, so I gotta move them one at a time. So I'll move this one there. And then this one here. There we go. Now we're actually starting to get a face out of this. Out of this monster. Out of this hellspawn. This scary being. Alright. Yeah, he has like the most darkest blue eyes that I've ever seen. Is there a reset? I'm just gonna. Can't tell. That's the. Okay. You're red. I gotta reset. This is white. And that is red. And this is white. And that is... that's not a big deal. Okay. Now that I got that figured out, now I can actually make him have the right eye color. Because I think I messed up a while back with this. That is not the right color at all. What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? Oh, I know what I did. I know exactly what I did. Nope, I don't know what I did. Okay. Trial and error. We're doing this through trial and error. I'm tired. I had coffee yesterday. Never again. Never again.
God.
Never again. It was terrible. 0 out of 10. Wouldn't have again, ever.
I never drink coffee. I don't really drink coffee all that much. The last time I ever had coffee was like last year or so. I was at Kroger, and the Kroger we have, there's like a Starbucks kind of inside. And my girlfriend, I was shopping with my girlfriend and her mom, and my girlfriend she made a coffee order. She got a coffee order, but they messed up on her. She ordered like a cold one, but they made it like her coffee, but made it hot. So she ended up getting a free coffee with it.
Oh.
Yeah, and so I got the one they messed up on, and I'm just nursing it. And I'm like, I don't truly like it. If I like it, I'm just drinking it. I kept drinking it until I finished it.
Yeah. So I work over by a Starbucks. Like, I swear to God, when I work, I look straight across from my work and there's a Starbucks in front of me. I'm not going to go into details, but that's pretty much how it works at my work. And they just set it up on November 2nd. This November 2nd. I don't want you to keep that in mind. On November 2nd, they set up their Christmas stuff. All of their Christmas stuff. All of their Christmas drinks. And some people were wearing red aprons. It was very interesting. And I'm not a coffee person, but some of those drinks did actually look really good. One drink in particular actually looked pretty good. It was the peppermint mocha. So I thought, why not? Because I got a free drink card, so I didn't have to pay for the drink. So I was like, why not? And mind you, this is gonna, like, when I had this coffee, this was the 7th time, I think, in my entire life. 7th time in my entire life that I've had coffee. And I have never drinking that much coffee in one sitting before. Because I got a medium coffee because I was like, why not? It's free, so therefore I should just go all out. And when I drank this coffee, it was actually pretty good, but I sat down with this coffee and I drank it for I started drinking it and it was like 5 minutes into it as I was drinking it. I didn't drink it in the point is I was sitting down, had a couple sips, 5 minutes later, my heart was racing already and my mind was already I was thinking thoughts, not bad thoughts, but just my mind was racing and my heart was pounding and it was like, oh God, is this how I die? Kind of thing. I barely had a quarter of the thing and my caffeine levels were already through the roof. That was an interesting experience.
I bet it was.
And the worst part was I ended up drinking most of it. And that was another big mistake on my part.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, because the other time that I've had coffee recently, I just had a couple sips because someone bought me a tea with a couple shots of coffee in it. I wanted to be nice, so I drank it. Not all of it, but I drank a good amount of it. But I was home with Nathan when that happened, and he was like, "Yeah, you're never doing coffee ever again," because I was a very hyper, and I just had a couple of sips of it, and it made me very hyper, and I was already doing silly things. I don't remember what those silly things were. Honestly, my brain just kind of went into a second dimension when I had coffee.
It sounds like it.
But after I had that coffee yesterday, my head was hurting, my body was aching in places I didn't think would ache after coffee, and my brain, I was not tired in the slightest. I didn't think that was possible with my job, but it was coffee does things. And after I had that, everyone's like, you should not have coffee anymore. Because I was apparently really hyper and I was yelling at people over text. I don't really remember that part. I looked at my text and I'm like, oh yeah, I guess I did do that, didn't I? But I don't really recall that. Oh my God. So therefore, long story short, I shouldn't have coffee anymore. I've always been a tea person. Tea is my thing, and there is some caffeine in tea, enough to wake me up, but not enough to make me go crazy. And I think that's the key thing, is that no coffee.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have coffee, period. That's just the moral of the story. Don't give Taylor coffee.
Absolutely not. Do not.
Yeah.
I don't actually like tea. Like, I want to like tea, I just don't like it. I like hot chocolate.
Nathan loves, like, that's Nathan's favorite drink is hot chocolate. And I like tea. It depends on the kind of tea. I've actually started to really like green tea recently. But I'm definitely more of a chai tea person. I love chai tea. Because for me, I need my tea to be sweet. I like it with honey and milk because it's great. I like a lot of
Yeah.
honey.
Which is fair. Which is fair.
Yeah. Alright. Now that I've officially created this hell spawn into existence, this is what you wanted. You asked for this and you got it. Are you happy with yourself?
Always.
Alright, now I gotta save. Not Taylor. Go to Dave. And I'm actually gonna call him Bib. Actually, hold on. I gotta change his name. Gonna say Bibble. Because that's actually what he's called. Am I in the right folder? No, it's right here. Bibble. There we go. And then I like to import it in because I always worry that it doesn't save properly. Yep. It works. Cool. Great. Now we got a Bibble in existence. He lives. He's alive.
Oh, yeah.
This is your fault.
I'm proud.
You're proud. Okay. Since you have created him, I'm going to give you free will to decide what he's going to do. What's his first... What's going to be the first thing he does after being born?
You know the Gangnam style dance?
No. No, please.
Yes.
No, please.
Too late.
No. God. Why? Why do I let you do these things?
You can't forget how much chaos I actually have.
What have I done? What have I done?
You have made a great decision.
Okay. Well, since I have to look up a video on my phone, because I don't know how YouTube would appreciate me looking it up, I'm gonna have you be in charge of reading the chat for me. If anybody asks me anything, I'll have you be in charge of that.
Alright, try to pull the stream up.
Yes. Oh God, I have to animate this. Alright. Alright. Did I even add bends to the arms? I don't think I did. No, I did not. I'm an idiot. Hold on. I even double checked. I was like, oh, is this good? I think it's fine. And I did not add bends. I did not. Alright. Yeah. Oh, that's not bending the right way. Let's do lower. Nope, that's supposed to be here. Let's go down. Let's do 6. Because it can't have the arm without that. I might even steal the. I have to redo that. That's fine. It's just fine. This is how I spend my life. It's no biggie. It's no bibble. It's no bibble. I'll just do that. Okay. Wait, why are there two right arms? Hold on. That's not right. Give me a second. There we go. That was weird. With you up above that. That was really weird. No, go back here. Left arm. Do lower. And let's do -6. Do I make him have bendy legs? Do I dare? Give him bendy legs. Do I dare? Do. The bendy legs don't really do much. Oh well, it'll be funny. People will think that's stupid. 2.5. Let's do lower. Negative. Oh god, I hate having a cold.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. Yeah, I don't need to do that. Cool. Save as Dave. Yes. Alright. Now I gotta do this again. It'll be easier this time. Yes. Oh no. Oh my god. Okay, time to copy paste. I need you to not be so large. There we go. And then I'm going to steal your face. There we go. Bibbler. No. Bibbler. Dave. I'm gonna stop. There we go. Delete. Yes, I am sure. I'm gonna move him a little bit up. Yep. I think everything should be good. And then I export into the Dave. There we go. Right, that work? That works. Cool. Cool. Now he actually should have... I didn't check. He does. Okay, cool. Yeah, he does. I didn't give him wrists because I didn't feel like it. Cool. Now he exists. Are you happy?
Yeah.
Do you lay awake at night thinking, ah, yes, this is great?
I do.
You do? Okay. I'm gonna move these over here. Alright, now time to watch this goddamn video and cry. Nathan's gonna walk in and be like, what are you doing? Or maybe he's listening right now and he's just thinking to himself, what is she doing?
The abomination is being complete.
The abomination.
The glorious abomination.
Yes. While I'm dying on the inside, why don't you tell me more about this online college fiasco problem? Because it sounds like fun.
God, the college I applied to just has not yet announced like the dates of like 5 of my 6 classes. The only one they have given me a time and like days and times for the lectures is for my live online class, which is one of my math classes. 1 out of 2 math classes I gotta take. It's glorious, but I just gotta. I know I have time to, like, if I need to drop some of the classes and sign up for different ones, so it can work on my schedule. I'll have time for that.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit annoying, but oh well.
A little bit. The links, I'm going to this for you. I hope you appreciate me.
I do. Always. I do appreciate you.
Alright. Oh, I didn't make his body bendy. I swear to God, every single time I make a rig, it's always got to be something that I messed up that I have to redo. Oh, hi. You look like you've seen stuff.
Look how hard it's raining out there.
Is it raining, really? Oh, I love the rain. Ah.
No, it's freaking pouring out there.
I love it.
Good Lord.
All right.
Oh, I'm here till damn near 2.
Cool.
Oh no. Not
I know.
Hello.
This is Sammie's fault. I'm blaming Sammie for this.
Oh no.
I blame Sammie for all of this.
Oh,
Hello, whoever is there.
Bless you.
Is that Nathan or Carl?
oh God.
What was that?
Is that Nathan or Carl?
That's Nathan. I think
Hi,
Carl's.
Nathan.
I think Carl's still sleeping. Actually.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. I don't even know if Parker's still over.
If Carl's still asleep, then probably.
Well, Parker said she was gonna take the day off to do her own thing today. So I don't know if she actually went home last night or this morning, or if she's still in bed with Carl.
Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah. Oh boy, look at how bendy he is. Bendy
Oh,
and
yeah.
the ink machine got nothing on this boy.
Oh, it only makes it worse.
Yeah.
Alexa, easy set on.
Alright. Okay. Should I decide? Oh my god, you are the spawn of hell.
Yes. Yes, it is.
It's glorious. I'm talking about it. It's just part of my childhood.
It's just part of your childhood. Your childhood is scary. I hope you know
Just wait
that.
till you watch it, yeah.
I hate how you're basically just like gonna make me watch it, and you're gonna probably bring Nathan into it.
Oh yeah.
No,
I'm giving it to. I get it to you as a date night. I do. You two.
A day. This is no. No.
And you
No.
question what the fuck is wrong with me.
No. We already questioned what's wrong with you. That's just part of our
You'll
daily
question
life.
more. You'll just question me more then.
Oh god. The textures are not happy with it. That is how bending works, right?
Probably.
That's actually, hold on. Before I save that. I'm gonna make it bigger. So that way when he's spin, there we go. Now we get more of the body. This is how he should look. Maybe let's do more.
Totally tubular.
Totally tubular. Let's go all the way. There we go. Cause like I feel like he's the kind of no, I messed it up. I feel like he's the kind of being that where his whole body twists. This is how it's supposed to look, right?
He's the kind of being that civilizations fear.
Always.
Always.
He's in your dream. He is the monster in your closet.
Blame Sammie. This is all Sammie's fault.
Sammie, why? What have you done?
I have the power of God.
I have the power of God and anime on my side.
You have the power
Exactly.
of God and the devil.
God, yeah.
That thing is the devil. That is evil incarnate. That is Satan.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about. He's perfectly harmless. He just wants to eat your soul. Oh my god.
Oh, there he goes.
Chases it to the ground.
Meow.
Don't you just love him? Don't you just want to bring one home?
No. No, I don't. I really don't. I don't want this thing anywhere near. I don't want him living in the same country as me.
They're toys.
I don't want this thing living in the same country as me. Because if thing lived in the same country as me, then it could find me. Actually, I don't want it to live in the same universe as me. It doesn't. This thing does not live in the same universe as me. This thing lives in your heart and our minds.
I found something you truly.
No, 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 that thing does not exist. I refuse to believe that exists.
What?
It's on Amazon.
No, it can't be on Amazon. I'm gonna show you so you can suffer with me.
I don't want to suffer at all.
I don't. This is what she said.
I look like that, but
Ew! No! Why?
Why? That is the question everyone is asking. Why? Why?
I'm looking at it on Amazon right now.
You're what? You're
I'm
what?
looking at it on, it's on Amazon. I'm looking on it at Amazon.
God, why is it a thing? That's just disgusting.
She's looking it up on Amazon right now.
Oh.
Yeah. God.
It says warning, choking hazard, smallpox, not for children under 3
Yeah,
years.
not for children. Just not even an age. Just not for children. Period. Not for children. Market it for nobody. Nobody gets this thing.
It's glorious.
No, 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 it's not. No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, 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 no. Oh, oops.
I will buy a Bibble plush, and
No.
if I ever meet you, I will bring it
No,
with me.
no, no. Also, it won't be an if, it'll be a when. Keep that in mind. And also, no, you are not bringing it. I will not let you in my house with that thing. That, even if it's in your suitcase, even if I never see it, it's not, no, no, no.
I found a better one.
No! No, that's worse! No!
It's an electronic plush.
No! No, it can't, no! Why is it electronic? Oh God, that's horrible. Oh God, hon.
But $150, it could be yours.
No. $150? No. No, that is not worth $150. I refuse to believe that.
There's another one
No.
that's practically the same one, but it's marketed as $144.
Sammie, why?
Why not? It's fun tormenting.
Why is that? Why is this? Why do you get enjoyment out? I'm gonna change my emotion octopus from being happy to mad. You caused this. You caused this. It's changing because of you. This is our first Saturday stream, and we start off with torture. This is what I'm subjected to. Oh my God. Now I gotta make this animation. God, his legs are so tiny that I don't think we're gonna get much good out of this. Alright, so this leg is gonna be like that because Bibble himself is gonna do the turny turn. This is how I animate, just like this, the turny turn. Alright. The way you're looking at your phone like that just makes me think you're like taking a picture of me or something.
I found a video about it.
No. Someone did I bet you that video is a review saying on how god awful that thing is.
Surprisingly, no, but it doesn't make it even better. It does not make it feel any better to you. It's just...
No, I'm not gonna watch that. I'm gonna watch that. I'm gonna watch it. Oh God.
It's glorious.
Oh, whoops. Not that. Whoops. The hair. Oh, it's a minute and 25 seconds.
Just keep watching. It's better. It gets better.
Does it? Does it get better?
Yes.
Does it?
Swear. I swear.
Oh God. What am I watching?
Please. It gets better. It'll get better from here, I think.
What am I watching?
You're watching Glorious. Glorious.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. It's a
I'm just gonna dislike that. No, they brought it back. No! Why?
Yeah, it just makes you bibble.
I'm just gonna...
It just makes me want it even more.
You want it, you're not getting it.
I want.
You don't. I don't want it. I don't want that thing anywhere near me.
It just makes me want to get it. 10 times more.
No,
Just so I can
no.
bring it with me to Washington and just torment y'all.
No, please. I like my sanity. My sanity is great. What?
You hear that thing in the middle of the night.
Found it. Cool.
I'm gonna recommend it actually.
Probably because you're subscribed to me.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
And because you love me.
Yes.
Yeah. I wonder, I should probably be blocking this actually. Just actually. Can't even remember that. I should. This is what I do with my life. I'm just thinking that every time I work on this thing, I think of that. The fact that this is my life now.
You could have said no.
I could have said no. Why didn't I say no? Why am I doing this?
Because you wanted to suffer.
I guess that's true. I could have been working on something else, but instead I'm doing this. I'm just give me a sec. I need to
On Amazon, there's a Pibble.
No.
I clicked on a Pibble blanket.
Why?
That looks like every store.
Ooh.
What?
Ooh.
Yeah, surprise. Yeah, I need a sec. I need to take a mental break from this project.
Go take that break.
I'm taking this break. I'm gonna work on something else. What is that something else? I don't know. I'm gonna make a quick render real quick. For something else. And was it? Yeah, this one. Oh, I moved the text, didn't I? Yes, I did. Alright, fair enough. I'm gonna change it to something else. Alright. I'm gonna call this. And it's gonna be. This. Okay. There we go. That was a fast render. Cause I'm taking a quick sec. I just made a quick render as I called story time because There's like half of, I mean, it is a stream, but it's also like a mixture of that and us talking about random stuff.
Of course.
Yes, because I was like, that's just our life, I guess. Yeah. Life is interesting, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. Yeah, life's been very interesting. I'm glad that, well, at least I'm kind of hoping my parents don't watch this, because my parents are probably very disappointed in me.
Well, it'll be fine.
It'll be fine. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still trying to, got fun plans coming up, and I'm not, because there's some, I'm not going to say, you know what the news is, but I'm not going to say the news out loud, because first of all, I really don't want to make this public yet, because, you know, you know what thing I'm talking about. I just don't want to make it public yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mainly because because first of all, my parents don't know yet, and I'm debating, I mean, not debating, I have a plan. I've planned it out with people on how to tell them. I'm not sure how it's going to go, though. I'm being very vague on purpose. Because... Yeah, because, you know, life's interesting that way, but with that said, a lot of other stuff I'm just kind of going into a brain fog, because that Bible stuff really, you short-circuited my brain. You did this to me. You caused me mental pain.
It'll be okay.
Will it? Probably. It will probably not be okay.
Eventually, it'll be okay.
Eventually, it'll be okay. Probably. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so much stuff has been going on. Like, work stuff is crazy. Family stuff is crazy. Me and Nathan aren't going to be moving relatively soon. Crazy. Yeah. And I haven't announced this yet. I don't think I actually posted on my Instagram yet the fact that I have a new PC. I don't think did I? I didn't. I told you and I told everybody else in our friend group, but I don't think I announced it actually.
Yeah, I know you at least mentioned it to those within the Discord and everything.
Yeah, I've also been debating making a Discord. I might even make a poll on my Instagram and probably on my community, seeing if people actually want me, because that's something I really wanted to talk about on the stream. Was me and Sammie are working on production for Tears of an Angel. Dun, 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 dun. Woo. Yes, Nathan's also a part of it. I don't think Nathan actually got a proper introduction. Do you want an introduction?
I'm not in the stream, so.
Well, yeah, that's fair. My lovely roommate / boyfriend, Nathan. Woo. He's gonna be here from time to time, probably every Saturday.
Yeah.
Probably. But I don't know how often we're gonna keep up with this. I definitely want to make this a regular thing. And especially since you probably, I'm gonna say probably start classes in January. We're good for a couple of months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I finally get a schedule set and I'll let you know about it. I'll let you know, hey, these are my class available. These are the days I don't have classes, or these are the days I have classes set times.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because we could probably also change it to a different day if it needs to happen. I'm not sure when, because yeah, on top of the streams, I haven't done a whole lot, but the production's happening so far as I'm working on more character designs, the official character designs for the cast of Tears of an Angel. I also don't have a full cast for Tears of an Angel yet, but we're also working on the script right now. Me and Sammie are, so not a whole lot going on there, unfortunately.
Yeah, sometimes that's how it happens.
Yeah, because work's been.
Rome wasn't built in a day.
Yeah, I think either later today or sometime tomorrow, I'm probably gonna start working on the script again because I got a prologue and the first episode scripted. And after reading your suggestion, yeah, I think I do write a bit too much detail.
But sometimes you just have to write down a lot of the details that are coming into your brain.
Yeah.
And then you'll come back to it and to figure out which details are the most important to keep that are necessary for the story of the script. And you'll figure out what details that you don't need to have necessarily written on paper, but you can keep a mental note or a side note to it, or everything like that, and you can add those details in better.
Yeah.
Animation.
Yeah, that's kind of because the biggest thing is that I've made the decision that I'm actually going to have it be a fully animated series, but it's also going to be kind of more of a short series, mainly because I'm one person. I have actually thought about inviting one person to help with the animation, but I've been debating asking them if they want to, because I don't know what their life is like right now. It could be pretty hectic and they have their own thing going on, because I haven't talked to them, actually talked to them in a couple years. So I don't know how that would go. I don't know. Because then the other aspect of it is that bringing other people into the project that are not my friends, I might need to get money involved in it, which I'm broke. I'm not broke, but I don't have enough money set aside to be able to pay people to help with the project right now. It's kind of just more volunteer work right now.
Yeah, and that's understandable. I may or may not be getting a new laptop for school purposes, so with that, I could probably theoretically get animator on that and figure out how to animate. I could probably learn how to do that. I'm always up to learning that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I might also. We'll see how things go, but you could also play as a voice actor. Because I don't have a whole big cast of people. And we already, because I already have a decent amount of people already that agreed to play certain parts or certain characters. And I think, because there was one guy I had for one of the male roles, but things didn't really work out very well with him, so I'm trying to figure out a new voice actor, because he was going to play the main villain role, but we're not going to do that anymore, so.
Things happen. Life happens.
Yeah, things happen, life happen, and that's why I'm debating, because I know that with other people making a Minecraft series like that, because I've seen many people, how people kind of work around that is, first of all, it's all with some people it's all volunteer work, and for some people it's just they just do text instead of voice acting overall. Oh, hi, NinjaCraft 500. Where was I going? I got sidetracked.
Animations choose to do just sole volunteers.
Yeah, some people
others fortunate enough to do a Kickstarter and saved up the funds to do.
Yeah, because I also know plenty of animators that actually go as far as actually paying their animators and voice actors, which if I'm gonna pretty much be animating the whole thing by myself, which honestly I wouldn't be opposed to, because it would take me a lot longer to do it, and it might not be the most pretty, but you never know. I'll do my best. And also, it can come out the way I want it to come out. But there is other problems, like the fact that I just don't have a whole lot of time on my hands right now because, life is a bitch sometimes. I gotta work to pay bills. I gotta work to breathe pretty much, which I gotta say, living by yourself isn't nearly as bad as all the adults made it out to be. Mainly because I got like 3.5 roommates. I say 3.5 because there's like one person that's like kind of half living with us, not really. They're contributing to groceries from time to time, so that's why I said like they're half living with us. So we got plenty of people to help pay the bills, and then we actually make a decent enough to, live comfortable enough. Not like luxury or anything, but it's not nearly as bad as what I thought life would actually be. And it's definitely a lot better than living with my parents. My parents drive me crazy. And apparently they're driving each other crazy by the sounds of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know. I don't want to go into too much detail about Tears of an Angel, but my current plan right now is to just kind of just see how... I don't have any like set dates for anything because it's so early in the process of things that... And I also just have so much things going on in my personal life that it's really hard to really have some things set in stone, which is the hardest part.
Yeah.
Yeah. This kind of turning into more of like a TED Talk or something. I don't know. Well, thank you for listening to my TED Talk.
Sometimes you need to have a good TED Talk. Let yourself have a good little rant about things.
Yeah.
About life. Life is very complicated. I could go on to like the poetics of how life is beautiful yet very difficult and burdening at sometimes.
Yeah.
But we all pretty much get that feeling. We get that feeling in one way or another.
Oh yeah, for sure. And yeah, I mean, there's just one of the parts about life that, in my opinion, I see a good amount of people like having, or not even my opinion, just from my viewpoint, it seems like a lot of people, when it comes to the adult life, it just really kind of depends on the person and their situation, because like with some people, I mean, even people who live in the same building as us, like we hear horror stories of like how they hate all their roommates and like no one lives happy, like everyone's miserable. And apparently, according to all the adults in my life, that's apparently how life should be, that everyone's just unhappy and miserable. And I'm like, I don't think that's how life should be. Just unhappy and miserable all the time.
Yeah.
And I know for some other people it's a completely opposite situation where they don't really need to worry about paying bills because they like have their parents and they're, I don't know, minors or something. But they have other problems like homework from going to school all the time and dealing with their parents just yelling about whatever. And that's kind of one of the problems that I had with my parents, is that my mom wanted me to grow up too fast. But it worked itself out.
Yeah.
I mean, I turned out fine, I guess. I mean, I made it this far, I guess. I mean, look, I'm here with my best pals, my streaming buddy, and my boyfriend.
Oh yeah.
Yes. And I am, and I think I should probably talk a bit more about Tears of an Angel, because, I can bet you that most people watching the stream, which is not many, doesn't know what I'm talking about. So, for context, for those of you who didn't know, I had a different YouTube channel. I think it was Taylor Ski. I think that was it, Taylor Ski. The channel is still up. It's still there. I don't have access to it anymore because I actually lost my old email, like, what was it, like 2 years ago? I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago now. Maybe? What was it?
Potentially.
1 year ago.
1 year ago? Yeah.
A little over a year.
Yeah.
About a year and a half.
Yeah. A year and a half, maybe 2 years ish, that I lost it. And honestly, at first it was kind of like, oh man, I'm losing like all that fun stuff. Like I lost all of those old videos, all those files. I had like no access to them anymore, which in hindsight was kind of sad actually. But I wasn't too upset about it. Obviously, I was upset at the fact that I got hacked and lost everything. But I wasn't that upset about it because I actually kind of wanted a fresh start. But on the topic of Tears of an Angel, back on that old channel, I actually started working on the full story of Tears of an Angel. It's pretty much that years and years ago, I created a series called Skiller, and that, if you try to look at my old channel and try and find it, it's not there anymore. It's unlisted, but I can't. If I had the power to, I would make all my unlisted videos public again, because I think that a lot of them are really cringy, but I think it's actually good to look back on old stuff like that and actually see how much you've grown over the years. And that's one thing I really regret, is just not doing that. Because the last time I watched it, all my friends were laughing at me for being so stupid with how... Because I think I used Gotcha Studios when I made it. I think I was a Gotcha person back in the day. And I made this... I called it the Skiller series, because the idea of Skiller, she was a couple of ideas. Skiller was this kind of being that was supposed to be a mirror image of me, but in like an evil form, because back then I had friends who created series that were very similar to that, where they would have like a nice version of the character and then an evil, to have them have a reason to fight each other because they liked making funny fight animations, which makes sense. Yeah. And I kind of wanted to have a build up to that, where like I had a reason for a character to need to fight people, but I also wanted it to be my kind of character, but also my character is like soft and squishy and doesn't do anything. Doesn't do anything in the way of violence, at least. So when I was finished with that series, I pretty much just kind of like, I came up with the idea of Tears of an Angel shortly after that, but I never really built upon it as much as I had hoped, because I just like got into Minimator, and I was really wanting to build up my skill level and actually build up the story, and I actually had a full-fledged story. I had characters, the whole script written out, I had everything ready to go, but I just kept pushing it back. The main reason was because I just wanted to get better. And there was also people in my life that kept holding me back because, or at least I thought they were holding me back, because they wanted me to help them with their series, and I didn't have enough time in my mind to do my own thing. And because of that, I actually did some things that partly I regret. The other part of it is like, eh. And because of that, I kind of cut those people out of my life. And I worked way more in Tears of an Angel than I ever had before. But I also spent a lot more time with other people. That just kind of caused me to not forget the project, but just kind of like not have time for it anymore. Because I went from getting too busy with other projects in school to just stinking around with friends instead. And because of that, the project just kept getting pushed back and back. And I kept telling myself, oh, it's just because I want to get better as an animator. So I kept like working harder and harder. But the thing that kind of kept bringing me back to Tears of an Angel was just the fact that there are so many people, like new, fresh animators, like never made animations before in their life, making full-fledged series. Like I know some people who have already finished one series and are working on new ones. And their animations weren't the best, but they managed to create an entire story. And sometimes I'd even like definitely feel emotions with how the animation was, even though it wasn't like, Pixar or Disney levels of great. It was still something that I thought was really cool. And the fact that those kind of people can just be okay with that kind of quality of animation with an actual really compelling story, it was like, well, shit, what am I doing? And it took me down a rabbit hole of like, oh boy, now, because Makoya happened, and
Yeah.
all my free time just kind of went. Like all of my free time, I kid you not, like every single day, I would come home from work. Like Sammie can contest that. I was like, her and I were just always working on the scripting for it. We were talking about how like everything was gonna go. I kid you not, I was working block by block, making the map in Java edition, because
Yeah.
McCoy's in Bedrock, and I had to go into Java and create a whole new world, like a flat world, and just build McCoy a block by block replica of McCoy. I still haven't finished that, and it's kind of one of those things where I don't even know if I can. There's no way that I'm gonna create the entire world of McCoy, even if I really wanted to. If I did do that, that would take me years and years to do by myself. But we would spend so much of our free time just working on that project where it actually started getting really unhealthy for all of us. And
Yeah.
even with a team, I don't even remember how many people are in our team. I don't even know, like 6 to 10 people, I think, in total.
Maybe.
Yeah, about. And with that, even with all those people, there still was so much work being put on our shoulders that it's just hard. It's just straight up difficult to do. And it kind of like made me reflect and step back a little bit, because I already talked about how I kind of wanted to work on Tears of an Angel, and because Tears of an Angel, part of it, I'm making like 2 versions of it. One version's like a version without McCoy, like the story with McCoy and the story without McCoy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know. It's really fun to experiment because I don't know. It's interesting. It's a very interesting process right now. And I'm kind of happy with where I'm at right now with working on the scripting process, because now I'm actually like in the mood, and I'm in the mood for Tears of an Angel, and I'm kind of like disappointed in myself a little bit for putting it off for as long as I did, but I can't I can't beat myself up too much. I was dumb. I was a kid, and I was just wanting to just be a kid for a little bit.
Yeah, you gotta do what needs to make you happy.
Yeah. And what makes me happy right now is streaming with you, talking to, I guess, myself half the time. not because you're not listening, but because there's like no one in the stream.
Yeah.
Which,
So, like,
it's fine.
it's good to be able to get on a call and just vent. Vent to friends.
Yeah.
Vent to those who care about you.
Yeah, and that's also just sometimes just nice to just talk about it, because it's definitely like a passion project I've had for the longest time, is Tears of an Angel. And I'm finally glad that I have good people in my life to actually help me with this project. And
Yeah.
because of the building blocks of the many years of me putting it off, I now actually have everything I need to actually start the series. And I've gotten so much better at animation. I've gotten a lot better at rigging characters and making skins that I'm just like, I can do this. I know I can do this. Which, actually, fun fact, if any of you have actually seen my latest video, 23, that's actually a hint, a little teaser. No, it's not going to be something that's in the series, but that kind of hints to some of the characters that are going to be in Tears of an Angel.
Yeah.
Fun fact. Which, I could actually do a quick little behind the scenes of that animation, actually. Because, yeah. Because I love that animation. And I gotta say, it was one of those animations where I just, like, heard a song on a radio one day and was like, I just want to do it. I just want to do that. And... Yeah. I that was kind of like what kind of got me back into the mode of Tears of an Angel, is the fact that I just wanted to animate something for me, not because I was obligated to for like a collab or for a project that I was working on, but just doing something fun for me personally is what kind of gave me the inspiration for this animation. What? Oh, I probably should. I I think it was actually fine when I uploaded the video itself. But I'll still mute it just in case. I got my trusty sidekick home. You're not my sidekick. I love you. I got my partner helping me out with this. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The flat version. Oh god, I hate that. But yeah. So, a fun fact. So this character, his name is Cooper. And, he's an alcoholic. That's pretty much...
He wants that good whiskey and rum.
He what?
He wants that good whiskey and rum.
Oh yes. I actually have like one of his favorite drinks as a bourbon, mainly because I like me and my sister really like the show NCIS, and that was one of the main character's favorite drinks is bourbon.
Yeah.
And I was like that I don't drink. I've only drinking once in my life because I threw up. Otherwise I don't. Yeah, otherwise, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, hold on. Technical difficulties.
It's okay.
I've had I think I already talked about the technical difficulties I had. How do I do that? How do I do that? Okay. Cool. I'm still new to the OBS. I used to do XSplit Broadcaster. I uninstalled it because I thought that was the problem with my mic earlier. Yeah. I'm really proud of this animation. There's some things that I wanted to fix. One of the things that I totally spaced on that I even talked about with people before was that I wanted to have him have like bottles all around him in this shot because I want to show that he's drinking a lot. And I totally didn't add that in, and I'm kind of disappointed in myself that I did not add that into the scene. Where is he? I lost him. There he is. But I didn't, and I also was gonna have him, like, in this shot, like, it was gonna go from him just, like, playing, like, being goofy, because I'd never drinking before, so this is kind of more speculation on my part, is that I kind of see, especially in media, I see when people drink, like, it first starts off as the fun, and this is also what I learned in my health class, is that it starts off with the fun of just, like, drinking, you're having a good time and whatnot, and then, like, as the night progresses, as you continue to drink, like, it just gets worse and worse. Again, this is just my speculation, I've never drinking before. Like, it starts off fun and wholeheartedly, but then, like, after the spin, then he was gonna have a bottle in his hand right there, but I didn't add that because part of me didn't want to, actually. I don't know, I just didn't feel like it. Because I was, like, so hyped that the animation was actually done that I was like, let's just get the lighting with and let me just post it. I'm ready. It was not.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then when we actually got to the part where he was just kind of, like, sitting by this huge pile of cobblestone there, I was gonna have a bunch of bottles there to kind of show of how much he was actually drinking. Almost to kind of feel like this part of the night was more like a dream, be like it didn't happen. And then when he passes out, because he passed out on the floor, and then it's daytime, which is kind of would have been the shock factor, because then he passed out, and then like the next morning he woke up to see, ooh, who's that? You'll never know.
Ooh, spooky series.
Yeah. I didn't, and for this part of the animation, I didn't really want to, I wanted people to understand the situation without dialogue, if that makes sense. Because I'm sure it would make sense that obviously what's happening here, like, that's basically, like, a lover of his, because, it's woman. It's female.
Yeah.
And then that just a little girl there. That has to be like someone related to him or someone he cares about because he's sad about it. And then like he's actually giving them a hug because he's like, oh, they're crying, oh, sad. And then they disappear like they're dead. And now he's sad. I'm sure that was pretty clear in the animation, but the biggest things I really just want to change was that part of the lighting didn't feel right, and I couldn't quite pinpoint on what is totally wrong with it. I think a part of it was Nathan actually pointed out when I showed it to him before I uploaded it. He was like, "Is there a reason why the eyes are glowing?" And there really isn't a reason. I think part of it is just choice, which in the night it makes sense, or it doesn't really make sense, but I like to have them glow, especially at night, because that's kind of the focal point, because I want people to focus on the face itself. And I actually really pride myself on like making facial expressions that you can actually fully understand without dialogue. That's what I try to go through with animation, is that I really want to try and get people to understand the emotion of a character without me having to explain the emotion of a character. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that does make sense.
Yeah. Also, that tie drove me nuts. I had fun animating that tie, but, you know, it had its problems. And with the back to the glowing eyes, in the night it works well because, yeah, you focus on the face. But then the daytime, it does kind of look a bit off because I added bloom, which definitely kind of made it look made it glow, which I kind of wish I would, you know, take that back because it doesn't really work well for this. I mean, it looks fine. Like, the animation itself looks fine. It's just the glowing eyes is a bit too much for the daytime that I wish I could go back and change. And I'm sure there's plenty of other critiques people can give me. And for this part, one thing I've noticed with a lot of animators, what they'll try to do is they will try to, when they kind of animate someone who's like a ghost or like someone fading away, the hardest part with some of these people is that they have facial rigs. And with the facial rigs, they actually, if I made this visible for this part of the animation, you can actually still see it there, and it just kind of disappears after a while. I had to make it invisible for this shot just so that the fade would actually, you know, fade properly.
Yeah.
Because I know that it's hard to animate like a ghost, or the perception of that person as a ghost. And some parts of it, like, you can still kind of like see the inside of her head a little bit, but I think it works fine.
Yeah.
Now, time for a funny thing I did. Since most of the animation was revolved around Cooper, I decided to add a camera on his head. Because this is what I used to do all the time. People would give me their projects, and I would sometimes add, like, sometimes they had a hard time like rendering their animations. So I would render it for them, and I would sometimes add a camera to one of the characters' heads so you can get their perspective on stuff. And I love it. It looks really stupid from that camera. Because obviously in the other camera, the main camera, this is what we see, but this is what he sees.
Almost like found footage, almost.
Yeah, and the fact that like he kind of just teleports everywhere is even funnier. Because in the main camera it makes sense, but in this camera it doesn't. Which hence why this is a funny camera.
Yeah.
And my rule of thumb is that if it looks good in camera, then it works. Obviously, it doesn't work well for this camera because this camera is just a funny camera. Oh, look, there's someone. Then they're teleporting everywhere. There's another person teleporting everywhere. Behind the scenes of animations with Magic Tay.
Oh, yeah.
This person doesn't even have eyes. I didn't even realize I didn't even give them eyes. Because I did want to show their eyes. I'm not going to say why, I just didn't.
My girlfriend is watching this channel.
Oh, that's your girlfriend. That is your girlfriend. Not the GoPro. Not the GoPro. GoPro. Yeah. And that is behind the scenes of this animation. I have actually a couple animations. One thing I would do, let me just change this to this real quick. I would sometimes, like with this animation in particular, I actually went in and I actually made I actually rendered out every step-by-step process I did with this animation. Which I'm just gonna, nope. Just gonna turn the sound off. Is this the whole thing? Yeah, it is. Okay. I'm gonna turn that. I'm gonna do this without sound because my lovely partner has brought it up to my attention that I shouldn't do that. So I will just do it without sound and everyone will suffer. And if you guys want to hear it with sound, it's on my channel. I'm just saying go watch the video before you watch the stream. Oh yes, of course. This is the podcast / stream with Sammie. So here's the layout process I did. Yeah, it looks really weird without the sound, so I'll just talk over this. And this isn't the only animation I did this for. There's also a collab part that I might actually show in this stream, but I'm not going to upload it to my channel until later. Mainly because the collab isn't out yet, but I could show it on the stream because no one cares. The collabos probably won't care. Yeah, at one point I just kind of gave up on the because I did the lip sync at the beginning of the animation, but then I just kind of gave up on it at the beginning because I was like, I just want to get the layout done. And I'm actually a kind of person that does actually do the layout process of the full animation before I start the actual animation itself. Mainly because it's just easier for me to actually. I'm a visual person, and I can plan out something in my head, but then when I need to go do something else, like if I go to work or if I need to go to the bathroom, I just kind of forget exactly what I envisioned in my head when I come back to the project. So the layout actually kind of helps me understand what I'm going for. Yeah, it looks really weird with the layout. And the layout's not supposed to be good. The layout itself is just supposed to be kind of like a placeholder for what I had in mind. And then the animation. And here's where it actually starts looking good. Because I did the full animation. I went from it looking kind of stiff to actually bringing life into it. And yeah, I didn't really mess with the lighting in either one of those two versions because, you know, it's just the animation. It's not supposed to be fancy schmancy yet. Yeah. But I gotta say, the animation definitely takes the longest amount of time out of everything. Because the layout, I think, took me a total of... Like, if I take out all the breaks, I think it took me a total of 3 or 4 hours to actually complete the entire layout. And then with the animation, that I think without breaks and stuff, I think that took me about like at least 12 hours to actually animate the full thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm part of, like, when it comes to animation process, I think people don't realize is a lot of it is also just trial and error because I'll try stuff and then I delete frames and have to reanimate parts because I don't like it as much. And then we get to the best part, the lighting. AKA my favorite part. Because after the animation is done, the lighting and the camera effects really bring the whole thing together, which, like I mentioned before, there's some camera effects that I kind of want to change that I wish I could have changed before I uploaded it. I was just too excited that I was like, yes, it's done. Let's just upload it. Because I still feel really passionate about this. I feel really happy with how it came out, but there's just some things where it's like, I could have fixed. I could have made it better. Oh yeah, I also with this character design, I did have him have multicolor eyes. That's not really anything special. I just, thought it was cool. I guess.
Nice.
Yes. I don't know. Do you have anything to add, Sammy? I know you didn't help me with this project, but I don't know. What do you think of it?
I like it so far. It'll definitely give its potential to show character depth.
Yeah. And like I said, it was kind of more of a teaser to Tears of an Angel.
Yeah.
Because I did this purely for fun. I didn't do it for anything else but fun. Because, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's great. So that's that. And with this, I have quite a few. Yes. One project I actually really want to show off is a part that I had for a collab. And mind you, this was in the older version of my animator when I did this animation. So not everything's going to look the best. It's the best I could do at the time. I'm also not going to show the audio for this project either, but I'm going to show the work in progress of this animation because, why not? And I'll probably upload this video actually pretty soon. Not today, but I'll probably do it sometime because the collab is getting not close to finished, but we're actually getting stuff done. And this is also kind of a little bit of a not kind of a teaser, not really a teaser for Tears of an Angel because these are also two characters that are also showed in the show, but I don't know. It's kind of made more for fun. Fun.
Fun.
Oh yeah, that sounds like fun. I also had a customer problem that happened yesterday, but I'll talk about the animations first, and then I'll talk about my funny little side story. So the layout there is that. Now the animation, which is my favorite. Which honestly, there's a couple things I wanted to change with this animation, and I might even change it before I actually officially upload it. Like, because I like the run cycle, I like that part, but that walk cycle right there, something is off about it. And she stares, and then the funny thing is that her lips don't actually sync up properly to what the song is, so I need to change that probably. Like I said, I did this in an older version of my animator, so everything just kind of looks really flat. It looks flat and stuff. I did some effects there, and then I did lighting. I did actually this in the lighting in two separate parts, the lighting itself, and then I did effects after that, is what I did. So here's the lighting version of this. Where actually, I was actually really happy with how the lighting came out for this. It came out exactly how I wanted it to. Like the light coming from, the lights hanging from above, and then the red numbers that are saying what floor they're on.
Yeah.
I didn't like the lighting shift that, because when the character actually transitioned, it was two separate rigs. So I just put one on top of the other, and it kind of made the lighting shift a little bit with the character, which is definitely very noticeable. And then the final cut, with all the fun effects and stuff, it's not too much different, but it's enough different where it looks good because I added depth of field and bloom and all that fun stuff. More contrast. But the mouth.
Yeah.
That mouth is glitching out like crazy. And I rendered all this out in the older version of my animator. So when I actually got the newer version of my animator, I tried keeping all the settings the same to just see how things looked in this version. And it's definitely a lot more brighter. I didn't change anything. I just changed the version of my animator and rendered it to see how that looked. And my god. At least the lighting doesn't shift there for a second. Yeah. I might do some tweaking to that animation actually. And then I'm going to do some tweaking for the animation, and then I will probably upload it. Because, yeah. But since you brought that up about the customer thing, I kind of want to tell a quick story of what happened yesterday at work, because I work at food service. In my opinion, the worst kind of service to be working in my opinion. Mainly because, like, retail is probably the worst. I take that back. I think retail is probably the worst kind of service you can be working for next to food. Because they're both pretty bad in my mind. But I think retail is just a little bit worse than food. A little bit worse than food. But what happened to me yesterday was these two customers came up, and I work in a college, so our prices were a little bit different compared to other chains from the place I work at. And these two people were talking about like how they were using a card from a friend that they had. And I'm just sitting there like, okay, put it in. Why does it matter? And they were like asking about the prices and stuff. And I was trying to explain to them something that was very simple. It's like, the prices are like this because you did this to your thing, to your food. Your food was like this because you chose this. We told you that this was going to be like that. And then he kept getting upset at me. And he was like, you should just get your manager. So I did. And then my manager explained to him what I just explained to him. I was like, the prices are like that because you decided to change your food like this. And we told you up front that that's what was going to happen. And he's also not paying for it himself. He's having his friend pay for him. His friend wasn't with him, but he brought his friend's card, which doesn't really matter. It's like, dude, just pay for it. It was... Retail sucks. Yeah. And after that, he left. He paid for his food and left. And I'm just sitting there like, why? Why does it have to be like this? Why? But then a little while later... What was that?
People just want to be idiots and complain about stupid shit.
Yeah, people are like that. And after that, I had a woman come through the line, and I think she was either some kind of like teacher or lawyer or something, because she was talking about like how she was super excited for the weekend, but like she was like, I'm so excited for the weekend because I'm totally tired of you guys. And I was like, wow, okay. Because she was trying to ask me stuff, and I was like, I'm not a student. I don't know why you're yelling at me like this. Because she thought I was a student, and I was like, no, I'm not a student. And then she's like, oh, like if someone's actually mean to you, you should totally just throw soup in their face. And I'm like, no. She's like, I would totally protect you if you did that. It's like, no, you won't. No, you won't. You won't do that. Don't lie to me.
You wouldn't.
You wouldn't actually protect me. You would just kind of just sit there and laugh and do nothing about it. I'd probably get fired. So I was trying to be nicer and was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I was like, I'm too scared to do something like that. She's like, well, you should just do that. It's like, well, I'm not gonna listen to you because I don't know who you are.
Exactly.
Yeah. And honestly, those two stories like just happened yesterday, but I gotta be honest, I don't really have that many like really bad customer stories, because like the place I work at, everyone's actually pretty chill most of the time. Like I actually see the same people pretty often, and it's actually not bad. I gotta say, I feel bad for like for people who work in retail and have to deal with different people every day. And I hear stories on TikTok from like people who work in retail, and I just feel bad for every one of those people because it just sounds like an awful place to work at.
Yeah.
Yeah, working sucks. But when you're a fresh new person in the world, you kind of have to start at the bottom. That's just how it has to be, I guess. No one's privileged enough to have that kind of lifestyle, except for people who have rich parents and, I don't know, can afford for their kids to go waste their life in college.
Yeah. Those people is why we like to say, eat the rich.
Exactly. Oh, I'm sure you have a lot of retail stories. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe we'll have a time where we invite the chat into not all. Because that's also another thing that I brought up that I want to bring up about like my Discord server is that if I actually had a Discord server, I could actually invite people to actually bring in their stories. Because I'm actually kind of curious. I want people to actually tell me their funny work stories, or maybe I don't know, funny pictures of pets that we can put on the stream. Because I actually want to make this a regular thing. Because Sammie's great to stream with, and we have Saturdays off, so.
Presumably until my college decides to actually list the dates.
Yeah,
the classes I have
yeah, we're gonna
so.
allegedly stream every Saturday until we figure out Sammie's schedule. But I think we're good for a little bit. I think we're good for a little bit until, at least hopefully, because for what it sounds like to me, it sounds like we have a good amount of time until January, hopefully.
Yeah. January 8th is when the classes officially start. I'm presuming at least end of December, first week of January, I'll know eventually.
Eventually.
They wait until the day classes start to tell me.
Oh, yes, because that makes a lot of sense.
Of course. It's what everyone is panicking.
Yeah. Oh. I can actually do a poll in the chat. Hold on. I'm learning new things because I haven't streamed in, I think, almost a year and a half, maybe 2 years since the last time I streamed on YouTube. Man, I'm old. I have friends who say like, oh yeah, I'm 21 and can drink. I'm like, oh man, you're old. You are old enough to actually drink at the right age. And here I am, like, at 19, and like, oh shoot, I'm actually close enough to their age where, like, that's 2 years away. Almost like a year away from me now, because my birthday's in May. But we're getting close. Oh my.
Yeah.
I'll ask, like, should I make a Discord server? 'Cause I'm actually kind of curious.
I say yes. I don't care what the people say. Let's make it just for fun.
We should make it just for... I'm still going to add the poll either way, because I'm kind of curious on what people are going to say.
Yeah.
I'm curious.
I'm taking the time to have Saturday streams be talking to you while I do actual productive work, such as folding up clothes and putting them away, even though they've been sitting in my hamper for months on end.
Oh my, I am doing the complete opposite. Like, I am not being productive at all.
I hope that you're taking the time to be able to, like, chill, take a day for yourself, even though you've been working throughout the whole week.
Yeah.
And this is a day for you to just chill.
True. I mean, I did create a spawn of hell, I guess, at the beginning of this stream.
Bibble.
I will refer to him as the spawn of Satan from now on.
Oh, he's no spawn. He's just Bibble.
He could also according to the name of the folders that I'm really bad at, because I have the worst memory ever since I had my accident. I've had like the worst memory. Maybe not the worst. I know people have way worse memory than I do. But I since my accident, I've been having a hard time remembering stuff. Like, sometimes I'll get into a tangent and my brain will just kind of, there we go. But the other productive thing I did today was do the dishes because, yes.
As you should.
Yes. We have 1 vote for yes. Cool.
What that means is 100%, so therefore you should make it.
I mean, I might work on it either way. I don't know. Maybe. I'll also, if people are also following me on Instagram, I'm also going to do a poll on Instagram, because why not? Alright, a minute. I'm gonna put a picture of Mac and then be like, should I make a Discord server? Question mark.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Should I? Guess no. Oh, I don't want to cover his face. Oh, I guess I have to. Cool. Now I can see if people actually want me to do that or not. This is what my day has become. The day has been a mixture of Bibble, Tears of an Angel, animation review, and voting for a Discord server.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Productive day.
Very productive day, because the Discord, because I actually do have a couple Discord servers, but both of them are private, and I only have like 2 people in both of them. Okay, one of them is just me, the other one has another person in it, and that's it. So I'll probably make an actual public Discord, because that server that I have with another person is just filled with like recipes that I like to cook and test renders
I
and
still want to be a
animations.
part of that. I want to be a part of it. I want to see the recipes.
The recipes, like, not like they're all my own personal stuff. Like some, like, I have stuff like apple pie, cheddar big chicken, homemade cheesy homemade pizza pockets. There's quite a few really good recipes in there, actually. I gotta say, they're really good, and that's making me hungry. I ate a bowl of cereal this morning, and that's about it.
Same so far. It is 2. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, then go get something to eat.
Cool.
I'll be right back. BRB.
BRB. I am missing my streaming buddy. I don't know, Nathan, are you gonna step in to be my other stream buddy?
Sure.
Yay. Because that's nice. Hold on. Cool. Okay. Alright, so far we only have 1 vote, and 1 vote just says yes. Cool. Cool. Yeah, I don't know. Does anyone have any questions about Tears of an Angel, or how I like to say it in short version, Twa? Making a Discord server is actually really easy. Like, you can just like go to Discord and then scroll all the way down and add a server, and then create your own, and then you can just add, like, answer questions like, is it for me or is it for a community or club? And then after you do that, then you can just like make a server name, upload a picture, and then when you actually do that, then you can actually start working on the nitty-gritty details, like adding different sections of the Discord server, like the general chat, maybe a couple voice chats here and there, maybe a couple sections like for just pictures, like memes, just stuff like that. It's actually very simple to make a Discord server. And I've made a couple of Discord servers in the past, but all of them have gone dead very fast. But I want to make a Discord server mainly because I want to be able to easily announce, like, when me and Sam are doing the streamings, and when I'm gonna do more like Tears of an Angel stuff, because I actually want to announce that yes, I am working on Tears of an Angel with the help of Sammie and some other people, and I want to announce that, and making a Discord server might make it a lot easier for me to actually make those announcements and stuff, and also ask questions easier, because I also have my Instagram that I've been pretty active on, not super active, but active enough. Ah, I see. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go grab a snack myself. So, uh, I don't even know how much longer I'm gonna be doing this stream. I don't know if anybody has any fun suggestions or things they want me to do, or Sammie to do. Because we were also talking earlier before we started streaming of the idea of playing Minecraft together. I don't know, could be fun. But I'm gonna go grab food because I'm hungry. And when I come back, we'll see what happens. Cool. Be right back. we're back. And there's the doggies. Chill.
Oh.
As soon as we come back, the dogs start barking. Alright, well, it looks like most people are actually wanting us to,
Oh yeah. Exactly.
yeah. Cool.
As they should.
As they should. Alright. Cool. That's pretty dope. Well, that is cool. I think this might be a good place to actually stop the stream. I don't know. What do you think, Sammie?
If you wanna.
Yeah, I feel pretty confident. We got a good amount of stuff done that I wanted to. We had a good conversation. You know, our usual fun stuff.
We really did.
Yeah, there's definitely a couple things that I definitely want to change, like the transition. My goodness, I really need to get that transition figured out that I'm going to talk to you about. Why is my name just Oh. Alright. I am going to stop the stream. Thank you all for watching and or listening. And I hope you all have a great day/night. Do you have anything you want to say, Sammie, before I end the stream?
Join us next time, folks. Same Saturdays. Mostly. Unless things change.
Yes. We'll make an announcement if something changes. Otherwise, we should definitely come up with our own outro, because that'd be pretty dope. This was Sammie and Taylor's Saturday stream. Sounds like a radio thing.
We might as well go with the radio vibes.
Yeah. Thank you for tuning in to Taylor and Sammie's Saturday stream. See you next Saturday. Woo.
See ya.
Bye.
Woo.